Hi everybody, just a really short video. Since returning from my break from the vinyl community, I have lost 3/4 of my viewers. 3/4. Oh, how can I lose the other quarter? I know, I'll show 78. Now these are just a few, and they turned up in a little charity shop a few months back, the only charity shop for miles and miles around, which is close to me. I live in the middle of the countryside. How they ended up here, I don't know. But I love 78s. I love the look of them. I love the design of the sleeves. I love the sound of them. And I just saw these. I thought I've got to have them. They're all from 1958 to 59. How they ended up here, I have no idea, but there must be some story behind it. They're all from South Africa. So let's have a quick look at them, shall we? Let's look at the design of this one. Decca, always give double value. 2 good sides. Not great or amazing, just good sides. And there we go. Lovely stuff. And down the bottom here, you see Gallo. It's in President Street, Johannesburg. Quite a nice design. And here's the rear. A little bit bigging up Bing in the corner. And also some essential information for audiophiles of the day. It's only The Purple People Eater by Jackie Dennis, you know, the classic novelty number. Completely nuts. But I really do like the flip, You-Oo. That's a catchy little tune. But here is the label. Most of, in fact, they're all in very nice condition, you can see. Here's the label so you can get the South Africa vibe. This one is a far more muted sleeve from London Records, American Recordings. Far more muted. And there's Johannesburg again. It's just Dick Flood Far Away, which there are no examples of a 78 of on Discogs. And it's not a great tune, it's a classic tune of its time. It's that kind of late 50s kind of pop stuff. But the B-side, the B-side. I love the B-side. Here's the rear of the sleeve. You have Ricky Nelson and the Crickets listed there. But the flip side to this is the 3 bells. There's the label. That wonderful tune it was also the flip of the Browns' Heaven Fell Last Night, and it's a classic late 50s, a precursor to a Death disc. You know, those wonderful Death discs by Shangri-Las and the like. And just a lovely story. 3 bells. Jimmy Brown, he gets born and the church prays for him, and then he gets married and the bells ring and the church prays for him, and the bells ring at the end of his life. And just a lovely little late 50s confection. Here is one on ABC. Lloyd Price, Personality. An unusual design there. It's rather nice motif or emblem. Full colour fidelity. So they're mixing sound and vision in their blurb. And here's the rear. Johannesburg again. And just to get a close-up of the label with the South African mention. Now this sleeve isn't in the best of shape, but it's quite a striking sleeve. This is the Platters, Twilight Time, with the awesome Out of My Mind on the flip. But here's the A side. In fact, both sides of the sleeve are identical in this case. They have the music for every mood. And here's their image at the time, which is obviously perhaps about the god Mercury, perhaps, but also music for every mood, the dark and light. And it's just the same on the flip. And there's the label. See, they use the emblem above the word Mercury there as well, but it's not very effective. You can't really see what it is. But that's for a close-up for all the nerds who want to read all the information. And finally, there's a disc here, which is not in a South African sleeve. It's also on ABC Paramount. And what I like about those ABC Paramount, and something you don't see very often at all, is the length of the song. You didn't see that very often on a 78. And this is Teenage Dance by Clint Miller, which is a early kind of rock and roll dance thing. It's a nice little tune. It's a little bit too twee to be for hard rockers or rockabilly, but it's a nice little tune. Anyway, here's the Swedish sleeve. I thought I'd show that because it's quite interesting. I've never seen another one. It's an original roulette sleeve. That's how they were when they originally came out. They looked like this. They had this particular red, white and black around the disc here, with roulette around the outside of that in these same colours. But I thought I'd show it because it's quite a rare thing. A sound bet by roulette and spin a winner. And the record itself, here is the label. Anyway, there we go. Thank you if you actually made it to this point, and for the quarter of you still remaining, isn't it time you jumped ship as well? I'll see you all later.